Welcome all. In this video, we are going to discuss about periodic and non-periodic signals. A signal is said to be periodic if it repeats at a regular interval. Whereas non-periodic signals do not repeat. Let us take some examples of continuous time and discrete time, periodic and non-periodic signals. Given signal x of t is standard sine wave signal. It is a periodic signal with period t. So this standard sine wave signal is an example of continuous time periodic signal. If we sample this continuous time signal, we'll get the discrete time signal. This discrete time signal is periodic with period capital N. Let us have a look at non-periodic signals. This is exponential decaying signal. So this is an example of a non-periodic signal. This signal does not repeat. Similarly, if we sample this exponential decaying signal, we will get the discrete time signal. This discrete time signal x of n is non-periodic discrete time signal. A continuous time signal x of t is said to be periodic if it satisfies the condition x of t is equals to x of t plus t0, where t0 is a period the smallest value of t0 that satisfies above condition is called as a fundamental period of given signal x of t. The fundamental period defines the time duration of one complete cycle x of t. The reciprocal of fundamental period t0 is called as a fundamental frequency of x of t. The fundamental frequency f0 describes how frequently the periodic signal x of t repeats itself. Similarly, a discrete time signal x of n is said to be periodic if it satisfies the condition x of n is equals to x of n plus capital N for all values of small n, where capital N is the fundamental period of discrete time. The n represents number of samples per cycle. The smallest value of capital N that satisfies above equation is called as a fundamental period of x of n. Let us check condition for periodicity of continuous time signal. A continuous time signal x of t repeats after t0 is periodic. That is, x of t is equals to x of t plus t0. Condition for periodicity of discrete time signal. Now, to get the condition for periodicity of discrete time signal, let us consider x of n is equals to cos of 2 pi f0 n. This is equation number 1. Now, to get x of n plus capital N, replace n by n plus capital N in above equation. So we will get x of n plus capital N is equals to cos of 2 pi f0 n plus capital N. Simplifying above equation, we will get x of n plus capital N is equals to cos of 2 pi f0 n plus 2 pi f0 capital N. Assume this is equation number 2. Now, for the periodicity of discrete time signal, x of n should be equals to the x of n plus capital N. If you substitute the value of x of n and x of n plus capital N from equation 1 and 2, we will get cos of 2 pi f0 n is equals to cos of 2 pi f0 capital N plus 2 pi f0 n. This is equation number 3. Now this condition can be true if it satisfies with the standard equation that cos of 2 pi k plus theta is equals to cos of theta. Here, if we assume theta is equals to 2 pi f0 n, then comparing equation 3 and 4, we can say that to satisfy equation number 3, 2 pi f0 capital N must be equals to 2 pi k, where k is an integer value. If we simplify this, we'll get the equation of f0, which is k by n, where n is equals to period of discrete time signal x of n. The above condition shows that discrete time signal x of n is periodic only if its frequency is a ratio of two integers. Let us go for the periodicity of continuous time signal x of t if x of t is equals to x1 of t plus x2 of t. That means when signal x of t is combination of two signals x1 of t and x2 of t. In such cases, if x1 of t is periodic with period t1 and x2 of t is periodic with period t2, then given signal x of t is periodic if t1 by t2 is equals to n upon m, that is ratio of two integers, and period t of x of t is LCM of period t1 and t2. Similarly, we will go for the periodicity of discrete time signal x of n if x of n is equals to x1 of n plus x2 of n. Similar to the continuous time signal, here also we have to check the periodicity of x1 and x2 first. That is, if x1 of n is periodic with period capital N1 and x2 of n is periodic with period N2, then given signal x of n is periodic if n1 upon n2 is equals to n upon m, that is ratio of two integers, and period n of given signal x of n is LCM of n1 and n2.